Morning, everybody. I toast to you and all you do. I hope you're having a fantastic week this week. I'm sure it's better than mine. I've had a sad and stressful week, so I figured I'd share. Took my son in yesterday to get a COVID test. I don't think he has it, but better safe than sorry. My husband's sick. We went back to school because that's what the kids wanted, and it just seemed like that was the way to go. And now, it's just one of those things. It's not working out. We're probably going to switch to homeschooling. We're going to talk to the school about their online thing. But it's just one of those things. Like, in this time of all of this crazy that's going on, it's hard to make the perfect, right, informed decision. And you can think that you're making the right choice all day long, and then it turns out that you need to make a new choice. And it doesn't necessarily make your old choice wrong. It just makes it not the right choice anymore. As information changes and things change, that's just how it is. Which is an interesting lesson this week that I've been learning again and again. On Monday, I filed the articles of dissolution for Hesperides Garden, so they are no longer an organization. It is no longer an organization, which is really bittersweet. No, there was no sweetness. It was just bitter. Not gonna lie. And I guess the good part is that I can move past that destructive relationship and move forward and try to heal and be better and, be in a healthier mindset. And that's good. But, again, when you're thinking about all of those years that you made those decisions, Hesperides Garden was an organization for 20 years. And, not officially. Officially, it's only been the last couple years that we were able to get to a point where we could pay the IRS and do all of that stuff to be legit and official nonprofit, which was really exciting, and it was a really great learning opportunity, and I learned a lot, and I know how to deal with the IRS, and they're not big and scary like they're made out to be or whatever. But so I learned a lot. I was able to help people. I was able to network with people. I've met a lot of great people, and a lot of good has come out of Hesperides Garden. And at those times that I made those decisions to keep moving forward with it, hopefully it was the right choice again and again, so that I could learn those lessons and get to this point. And now that I'm at this point, it's time to move past that and change that. But like I was saying, it's just another reminder of you make a decision and then you get more information, and it's okay to make a new decision. It's okay to accept that change. It's okay to move forward and allow things to change. Because remember, change is the only thing that's consistent. There will always be change. There will always be something new. Another day, the sun's going to rise tomorrow, and it's going to be a whole new day. And that's the thing that we can count on. It's funny, I was watching this thing on Stonehenge Decoded yesterday, which is amazing if you haven't seen it. It's got great stuff in it. So nothing was ever written down by these people who built Stonehenge. Other than the amazing spirals and stuff that they can find in some places, but there's not like any written text that says, hey, Stonehenge was a place of death, and the Woodhenge was a place of life, and this is the cycle that we're honoring. There are some things that we can infer because of where it was located. But I was just thinking as I was watching it yesterday, what if they weren't honoring life and death, but honoring the transitions of these cycles? Honoring that, yes, everything will change. Yes, it is cold outside, but the sun will rise and the new life will come, and we will honor this change. I did an interview, you can watch it, with William and Missy from Ancestors Grove. Great people. But William made an interesting comment about how we as pagans go out and send energy to encourage the equinox and encourage these transitions, even though we know that that's already going to happen, and we don't have to, because we're science-minded people, and we're logical people, and we know that if I don't get up to light my candle for the solstice, the sun's not going to come up. Well, that's not true. We all know that. The sun will still come up. But maybe our ancestors weren't lighting the candles to bring the sun back, but they were lighting the candles to honor that change. Yes, change is happening. Change is here. This is what we're doing. And so, as we move forward with paganism and we build this new paganism, and also I build this new place in my life and I make these changes, that's what needs to be honored, is that change. We need to honor the change. We need to honor the transition. We need to honor that new things are coming next. So I challenge you to think about that a little differently. I challenge you to think about change and transitions and honoring those, especially as we're coming up on the equinox. This is a great moment of transition. The day and night will be equal. We will start to see after that the nights will be longer and it's going to be darker for more. And that transition and that change will be seen really evident on the earth, because we'll see the leaves fall and the days get cold. We're already feeling it. I mean, this morning it's only like 60 degrees outside. So we're already starting to see some of that. And so this transition and change, and we just got to let that happen. And a lot of times when we're feeling stuck, or we're feeling like, oh, I keep finding this same problem over and over again. And it's crazy with Hesperides Garden. For the last 11 years, we've been having the same internal disputes and the same internal difficulties over and over and over again. Like, I mean, I'm serious, like beating a dead horse. Like, you just keep coming to the same thing. And no matter what solutions that you try to offer or what way around it, you know, you can't. If it's time for change, then that change needs to happen, and that change is inevitable. And no matter how you either try to do something different to fix the problem or do something different to try to fix the problem, you know, not like crazy, because crazy is doing the same thing to fix the problem. We'd almost gotten to that point. But we had tried different things. Oh, my whiny dog. And apparently it's time to be done. He's done being outside because he's a whiny dog. He's a big scary pit bull. Oh my god, big scary pit bull. You tell him. Oh, do you see yourself on there, bud? Do you see yourself? Anyways, that's my birth dog. So, change is consistent. And as we honor that change and we let those transitions happen, you'll find more success. Just as I have begun to let Hesperides Garden go, I am finding other places of success in my own personal life, in my own, business, whatever. I'm seeing connections that I didn't think that were there. I am building this new curriculum and moving forward, helping other people with their businesses and able to use my time in a more productive way and be with my family more, which is really important right now with everybody being sick. And, earlier this year, my husband had kidney surgery. So we just, I've had a really stressful year, just one thing on top of the other, and then this, and then that, and it's just like, this is that year of transitions. And it's funny because the numerology of 2020 is 4, so it's this foundation. And so I feel like the earth is like rocking everybody's foundations, and it's like, do you have a secure foundation? If not, I'm gonna mess your stuff up. And it's rebuilding all of those foundations so that we can have something better for the next 20 years or whatever it may be. So I challenge you to look at those transitions a little bit differently. Look at them as good, as time to change, as things to come, as new things. Let's let these transitions happen. Let's let the earth transition. Let's let society transition out of this yucky, racist place and move forward. Like, the only way that's all going to happen is if we accept that change, we embrace it, and we move forward. So, there's so much right now we can do. We can call out other racists, we can be bigger people, we can be healthier people, we can stay home when we're sick, we can do these things that we need to do to empower ourselves, to empower our society, to empower our pagan community, and all of those things, because we let this change happen, and we let things move forward, and we just let it go and move forward. So, with that, I toast to all of you on these days of change. I hope that you're having a blessed week and that everything is peachy key and jelly bean. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that little bell and do all that great stuff so that you can get more. We got a lot going on in the household right now, so my videos aren't going up every day. We'll try to get back to every day. Maybe. I don't know where we're at with that. Change is constant. Who knows what will happen? Anyways, I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for staying and listening. And let me know about your changes and transitions. Many blessings.